Okay, I've fine sanded, and then I just went and drilled because that takes some time. And come a little bit there, you see that where it is there in the mouthpiece? So I can sand that down or cut it so it's a nice whole kind of center. Okay, and of course I vibrated sanded around it, and I'll show you how I drill. It takes a little bit. You got to go in and pull the drill bit out and bring the wood out so you don't get stuck. You kind of see where I came out right here? Okay. That's where I start to drill, is the mouthpiece. Okay, and then I come out. Unless you can try to get as far as you can through it, and then you go back in, headed towards the bowl. So you're trying to get a hole towards the bowl. You see there, I came out right there. It's the best I could do. Then go back in, trying to get towards the bowl. Right there I came out. So I figured, well, that's pretty darn close. So I drilled through the bowl, in the bottom of the bowl, at an angle through the bottom. So I can get to that hole. I thought, well, maybe I can shoot at it and get it. That's the best I got. It's right to there. So then I went from there to there. I got to it. Now my hole's complete for my draw, for my pipe, for my Hobbit pipe. Now run the vibrator over. Then I start to plug the holes. And I use some tie wire, and I start at the bowl. And I go in. This is to make sure the glue doesn't fill the hole or the sawdust at all. And I'll pull this out after it dries, which, you know, I'll let it sit for a day. Do what you want. That's what I like to do. This is where I start. It's one hole, and then the other one, you know, through the side, I went to meet it. I got to go with another piece of tie wire. This way I know I don't have to be re-drilling, or I won't be wasting this nice pipe. Now, I use a little piece of masking tape. Cover that first hole. I only patch one hole at a time. I'll put a piece of masking tape over here, and I'll kind of cut it around nicely. With my knife. And I use like an epoxy glue, like crazy glue. This comes from Rockler or the wood store, you know, okay? And I just cover that whole area really good. This is my patch. And I use a little bit of sawdust that I've been saving from the sander. Put it over the glue. Tap it on there. Cover it good. Now I'll let that sit for a day. That's it. I continue, then I'll pull my wires after a day, and I'll sand that. Make sure it's okay, that I got it good and covered. Okay? So I don't want to leave this hole until I know it's done. So I'll pull the wires next tomorrow, and then sand it, and then I'll go for the next hole, which will only be one wire then, coming this way. That'll be this hole right there. Okay? That's what I patch. Okay. So it's a long process, but it'll look really good. Nice oak pipe. So I'll turn the camera off and see you tomorrow. Okay. This little bit of glue is dry enough for me to pull my wires out. A little bit of tie wire. And I like to vibrate sand just gently. Feels pretty good right there. So now I can go on and do my next hole, which I need to put the wire, this one wire this time, through my hole, which is right here on the side, and a little piece of masking tape covers it. Like so, just rub it on really good. A good seal. And I cut excess off. There. If I get a little score line, that's good for the glue to set down into in the wood. I get a good airtight seal going on. And I use got my masking tape there, my little glue, crazy glue, generous portion with it, and fine sawdust over it, tap it on, make sure it gets in the glue nice and thick. And let that sit. Let it sit for quite a while. So that's it. Let's just have to be patient with it. Takes time. Get all the holes filled. Just like that. Okay.